Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the exact strategy that I use that helps me make over $10,000 every single month. And it is one of the easiest strategies out there. If I can just ask you one quick favor, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to 500 subscribers. I put a lot of time into these videos and hopefully you do enjoy them. Don't forget to join my Discord, which is in the description below, and also use my Apex code, which is at the bottom of the video. And without further ado, let's get straight on with this video and teach you the strategy that I use every single day. The first thing that we need to use when we use this strategy is actually session highs and session lows. So as you can see, I've already marked out the London high and the London low. I'm going to be trading New York section, which is 9:30 to 11 AM New York time, or 2:30 till 4 PM UK time. So simply, all you want to do is mark out your London high and your London low. You can do this by using an indicator. So if you just type in trading sessions, you can use this one, and there's loads of different ones you can use. And that's essentially just going to mark out your high and your low of each individual session. So once you've marked out your London high and London low, all we're going to do is simply wait for one of these to be swept, and then we're going to be targeting the opposing side. So in this example, it would look something like this. Okay, so we're going to take out London high, and then we're going to try and catch this reversal back down to London low. Okay, that is going to be the idea of the strategy, and I use this every single day. So of course, the first thing that we need to see is price actually sweep out one of the high or the low. And you'll see as I play through, we do actually come up and we take out London high. Okay, so that is the first step of the strategy. Once you have taken out a session high or a session low, this is where we're going to be looking to go to the opposing side. And the way we're going to be doing that is by using inversion fair value gaps. So here you can see I'm marking out a singular 1 minute bullish fair value gap. Now, what differs from this strategy to a lot of strategies out there is that we are actually using inversions rather than using fair value gaps the normal way. So a lot of people now would be entering long from this fair value gap as they see this as a breaker structure, and they're going to be targeting a long position with their stop loss maybe below here. So all we're going to do is wait for displacement to break this bullish fair value gap, and that will look something like this. Okay, now this candle here has clearly closed back below this bullish fair value gap. So this is now where you would enter a short position, and we can simply target the opposing side of liquidity. Now, what's important is when using this strategy, you want to be using break even and partials. So our first target is always going to be the internal liquidity, okay? And the internal liquidity is essentially just the first high or the first low after you enter the trade. So if you enter the short here, the first actual low is this one here, okay? And then potentially this one down here, okay? So once we hit these two levels, or hit either of these levels, that's when you can go break even and protect your position. Now the reason we do that is because we do not know if price is going to go all the way down to London low, okay? We could easily reject from any of these bullish gaps to the left, okay? There's multiple bullish gaps, and we could easily reject from any of these. So what we're simply going to do is just protect our position and go break even. And if it does come all the way down, then it's just a bonus, but you are already going to close out some partials at these internal levels. So you'll see when I play through, we do actually come down and take out both of these internal levels. So that would be a 39-point win right there, and almost a 2 risk to reward trade. Okay, so you're going to close the majority of your position there, go break even, and leave the rest all the way down there. And unfortunately on this one, we do get tapped for break even, but it's still a winning trade and almost 2 risk to reward. Now there's going to be another trade example, but we're going to be using Asian session rather than London. So again, once you jump on the chart, you just want to use your session indicator and mark out your Asian high and your Asian low, as well as your London high and your London low. Now if any of these get taken during the New York session, you can simply target the opposing side. I also live stream every single day inside of my Discord, so if you do want to jump on stream and watch me trade live and actually copy my trades, then again, join the Discord in the description, it's completely free. So into this second trade example now, you can see I've already marked out the Asian high and the Asian low. So simply, all we do is just wait for one of these to get taken. And you'll see when New York opens up, okay, so this is New York pre-market, we actually take out the Asian high, okay? So we swept the Asian high, and this is now where we're going to be looking for short positions down towards this Asian low. The second step is obviously marking out our clear and obvious gap. And here you can see we have left a 2 minute bullish fair value gap that stands out on the screen. It's really clear and obvious. So once you've got your liquidity sweep and you've got your clear and obvious gap, this is where you can mark out your internal targets. So the first low after this gap is going to be this one here, okay? This is the most recent swing low after we inverse this gap. Now of course, just because we make a bullish gap doesn't mean we are going to inverse this every single time. Sometimes we will actually tap in and create another bullish gap, okay? So we will get another one there. And simply all you do is just wait for the first one to get broken. So if we do come down and tap into this and then reject, simply you just use this fair value gap and this one becomes invalid, okay? So then you're just waiting for an inversion through this one instead, okay? And you're using the exact same model to try and target shorts. But in this example, this first one does actually inverse, so I'm going to mark this back up. So now that you've got your gap marked out, all we want to do is see the displacement. So like I've just said, we want to see price actually break through this with some kind of momentum, which you can see we do get here, okay? So this bearish candle is clearly displaced through those bullish gaps. So this is now where you would enter a short position, you would target the Asian low, and our first take profit is going to be this internal level, okay? And you can do this every single day. This is the strategy I use every single day, and it is extremely profitable. So now we've entered a short, our first target is there. All we've got to do, of course, is just let the trade play out. So here you can see we shot straight down about 35 points within 1 minute, and then we come back up. But we have taken out that first internal level. Now this is where you can either go break even and close your partials, or if you want to just set and forget, you can do that as well. So just set a fixed stop loss and just leave it to Asian low. And you'll see eventually we do actually come down and target this Asian low. Okay, so there is the full TP. That is a 2.5 risk to reward with literally like 2 points of drawdown. And yeah, I mean, that is the strategy that I use every single day. It really is that simple. It's just a liquidity sweep of a session high and a session low. The first inversion fair value gap with displacement, take it, target the internal, and then leave the rest to the opposing side of the session. And that is generally one of the simplest models you could possibly use in day trading right now. Like I say, I do trade this every single day on live stream inside of my Discord, as well with all of my students who I do teach one-to-one. So if you are looking to be taught by me and you do enjoy the way that I teach, then make sure you join the Discord, drop me a message, and I can get you started on the mentorship. If you have actually made it this far into the video, comment the word session on this video, just so I know how many of you have actually watched till the end. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to join the Discord, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all on the next video.